Yes, I'm live again. Welcome to my live interview again. This is another week of exciting interview from a lady who is based in the UK. But before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I am Ida Yuson, one of the business consultant in our business community, and my job is to help others build their own digital businesses. Some people keep asking me why I keep coming back here, why I keep interviewing business partners, my business partners from different parts of the globe. Well, the answer is simple. I just want to connect with them because you see, we are global digital business owners and we don't really know each other. We are total stranger to each other. So having this live segment every week is my way of connecting with them and, of course, motivating and inspiring you all to have or check our business, what kind of business model we are having, how this business work for you, because this business fits our lifestyle. We are busy employees. You can do it this full time or part time. So we are here today to encourage you to have a look on our business model. But I'm not alone. I said we, because I have that young lady from UK. So I'm gonna bring her in so she can tell her, she can introduce herself, who she is, and is she married, she has kids, or I don't know, because she is a total stranger to me. Okay, here she comes.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Amsterdam. Should I say that?
Yeah, I've been there once. Really nice place.
Okay. Nice, yeah. So, welcome to my live interview segment. How are you
Thank-
doing today?
I'm really well. It's I think 7:30 here in the UK, but there's still daylight, so it's okay. I'm good. I just came home from work, but I'm glad it's already weekend. I'm really good.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Me too. I just came back from work and yeah, have a quick dinner, and here we are on the
Yes.
screen, ready to tell our viewers how we do our business, how we found our businesses, and all this stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, now, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Joan. I am originally from the Philippines, but I'm now based here in the UK. I am a single parent. I work full time as a restaurant manager in one of the major restaurants here. Um, I'm a only daughter of both my parents as well. Um, wait, sorry, yeah. So I'm the only daughter of both my parents. My son is 16 years old, and yeah, that's it basically for me.
Okay, so being a manager of one of the restaurant there in UK, are you in the central London or which?
No, I'm actually in the south part of the UK, which is like um it's like a town or
Okay,
something. Yeah,
okay,
so just like a small town or something like that. Like if we are in the Philippines, for example,
mhm.
we are in the province,
Okay.
basically.
What is your name? What is the name of your city or town? Maybe
I'm
I know.
from Poole in Dorset. Yeah.
Okay, okay, it's not so. But anyway,
Yeah.
you are in UK, and that's already a big thing. That you are also there to work and yeah, raise your own
Yes.
son. I was once a single parent before I met my husband. So I was um, I think 15 years or 12. I I don't want to do, yeah, it's more than 10 years, let's
Yeah.
say. More than 10 years of being a single parent. And I am a domestic helper in Singapore
Okay.
before I came here. When my husband had his first vacation in Asia, holiday in Asia,
Okay.
he he selected Singapore to be the first, and then it just happened that we met in the mall, and that
Okay.
was it. We fell in love. No,
Oh,
that was it was a story like that, but yeah, here I am here in Holland, working in the nursing home, and yeah, married with Dutchman, so it's a kind of, my English is, is different as yours,
yeah.
because you are really speaking English in there, and I like the accent of the British people, but yeah, I have to speak Dutch every day because I'm working in the nursing home. So I have the old people. They must understand what I'm telling them, or
Yes,
any
true.
instructions. So I have to learn the language very quickly. And I'm doing good actually, but it's just sometimes that I'm conducting this live interview, and once in a while when I'm very excited to tell something,
You forget.
then I forgot and I'm uttering some Dutch words. But I hope our viewers will bear with us, bear with me. But anyway, yeah, just saying that I was also a single parent, and
It is hard, yeah.
it's not easy actually. It
Yeah.
is a challenge. It is a challenge, but as long as you have that drive for change,
Yes.
you will get through to that kind of challenge. Any
Oh, yeah.
challenges that will come to us, and
Definitely.
you are doing great. I can see it.
Yeah, I think that's something that we need to tell ourselves all the time. Like obviously being, for example, like me personally, being like I'm used to being on my own, like, and I feel like who else is going to tell me that? No one else but me. So like from time to time, you need to remind yourself you're doing a great job. You're doing well. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but at least, like give yourself that credit, like you are okay, you're doing well, and things like that. So
Right.
yeah, I think I think that's one of my it's a pride for me, especially my son just turned 16, and I felt like it was a very emotional time for me because it felt like it went back. I went back to that moment when obviously now he's 16. I look at him and I like, wow. I mean, you turn out to be the boy or the young man that I've always wanted you to be. And I'm glad, that I was there. I was present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is being 16 at this time. This is the start of a challenging period of his life, because
Yeah.
the bridge from being a child and then going to adulthood.
Yes.
So that bridge is, for parents like us, is a challenge. So be prepared. And I know you're doing great. I can see it. You are a strict
Thank you.
but sweet mother of that 16-year-old boy. I have
Thank you
also
so
a boy.
much.
You will be good, and he's I know I haven't seen him, maybe one of the photos, but anyway,
Yeah.
you are doing really good. So
Thank
let's
you.
go back to let's go back to the business. So what makes you decide to be a digital business owner, and yeah, as a
So
single parent, and yeah, I mean,
my whys are basically just the three people in my life. Well, the two, my son, my parents, and my grandmother, who's back home in the Philippines. So my son, because I wanted to obviously secure his education, and being a single parent, as I said, it is hard, especially if I'm the only one working. You
yeah,
know, I have my parents with me, but obviously I don't depend on them. So this is obviously he's my child, so he's my responsibility, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
they do help. But I mean, it would be nice if I can obviously secure that future for him. My parents, because they are both in their golden years, so I would like to obviously give back for all the sacrifices, the help, and the love. Obviously, they gave us, especially my son. And my grandmother, she's 87, and both just a little bit of trivia.
Mm.
Both my parents started working abroad in the Middle East when I was 6. So I was left in the Philippines with my grandmother.
Okay.
So the only time I was able to actually spend time with my parents is when I moved here in the UK when I was 21.
Okay.
So imagine from when I was a kid, when I was a child, and until 21 years old, I was actually with my grandmother back home in the Philippines.
Oh, what a
So
story. Yeah.
I'm really, really close to her. So
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
understand.
it's
Yeah.
also something like giving back. I wanted to be able to visit her at least 2, 3 times a year. I haven't seen her nearly 3 years now, so it's
Yeah.
kind of hard, especially with this situation at the moment. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I want to be able to visit her, not worry about having 28 days worth of holidays from
Mm.
work, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's really basically my three whys.
Mm. Yeah, I understand. It's really, I know it's really a challenge. You said you were left behind when you
Mm,
were 6 years, and your both parents were working abroad.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did also to my son
Mm,
when, yeah, I need, I must for myself. Um, I left him when he was 3, and
mm.
I went to Singapore to work and look after another kids.
Yeah,
And
that's the thing because just to clarify, I don't take that against my parents because from the very beginning I understood why they have to do it. Why they had to go away and work somewhere else. Obviously for me, that was for me. So I mean like I think it's more of like I was longing obviously for them to be there. I was just lucky because I was given a chance to visit them from time to time, and obviously had a chance to be able to migrate here in the UK with them.
mm,
So yeah.
mm, you are such a grateful person, and God will bless you more. I can see that,
Oh,
and
thank you.
you are yeah, I can see it in your on your face. I haven't met you before, but I'm sure you God will bless you more at this. Yeah, you are a kind-hearted person.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I have goosebumps. Yeah. How did you find this digital business?
I
And
found, oh, sorry.
were you skeptical at first, or yeah,
I found this business through a friend of mine. He was a neighbor back in the Philippines. So I saw his post um, on Facebook, and then
yeah,
the one that caught my attention was the part that says, um, obviously business, and then there are things that I don't have to do. I can travel more. I can spend more time with my son and my parents and things like that. I was like, oh, okay. So I messaged him, and then I asked him questions, loads of questions. I think I actually prepared this long questions, and I sent it to him at once, all at once.
yeah,
And then I told him, if you can't answer now, don't worry, I will wait. Because I knew it was long. Um, I don't think I would like, because I think for me, the word skeptical and curious are both different. For me, I was more on the curious side than skeptical. Maybe because I know people already, like personally, who's been
yeah,
doing it. Like for
yeah,
example, my friend. So
yeah,
I wasn't skeptical. For some reason, I knew it is okay. It's a good one.
yeah,
But I was more curious because I want to know. I want to
yeah,
know more.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah. So I was curious.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, that was and if you think back then when you were still writing those questions for him, and now that you are already in the business,
Yes.
how will you give? How will you? What are the changes that you have now?
The changes that I have now, basically, the way he was, the way he was describing about the business on that post,
Yeah,
like having time with the kids, having time with obviously parents, that's exactly what I am experiencing now. And take note that it's only 6 months, because prior to this business, I was also working, I had a part time job in a supermarket. So I was able to obviously quit or give up that one. And now, my free time, I'm just focused with my parents and my son. Especially this, I'm more thankful because like the school holidays, I was
yeah,
able to actually be with my son like most of the time. Sometimes he's even more surprised that I am at home because he's used to me like, bye, I'm going to work, I don't have day off and things like that. But now he's like, oh, you're here, you know, oh,
yeah,
don't have work, and things like that. So, I
yeah,
mean, it made me really happy. And it made me realize, like, you know what? I like this. I like
yeah.
this life that I have now.
Yeah, I know. You're slowly taking back your time,
Yes.
and that's really really good to know.
Mm,
No, I am also when I started this business, I have to work very hard,
mm,
and when you work very hard, sometimes the fun is already gone.
yes.
Though you really love your job, you have that passion, you have like for me, I really love helping the old people in the nursing home. But when your uh, boss will ask more hours,
Yes.
spend more hours to work, and instead of having fun, you will get a little bit irritated because when is my free day? I
Yes.
have only, yeah, sometimes I said I'm very grateful, but sometimes we have to say, can I say something? Can
Mm,
I, because they will ask more, especially they see you are very happy doing the work, you are helping others very happy with this smiling face, you are very friendly, and it's not enough. They will demand for more. And
I
that is
ex-
sometimes, yeah,
I experienced that as well before. The thing is, though, if we keep on saying yes, they will think that it's okay.
yeah. And
You know.
that's the thing that's very hard for us Filipinos to say no.
Yes, true. And then until it becomes like a routine that they will not ask you anymore. They will just expect that you will say yes. And as soon as you say no, or you learn to say no, they will say, "Oh, you've changed. You're a
Yeah,
changed person now."
right.
Yeah. I
That
know how
is
it
that
feels.
is
I've been there.
Yeah, that is it. And also, before, when I started this business, I have also, aside from my nursing home job, I have also a kind of a part-time job just to look after us, a kid, a
Yeah.
babysitting. So just every Friday actually, and for a few hours, 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, I can do it, and I love kids. I love talking kids, and just like singing and dancing with the kids. And but I realized that I don't have free day anymore. So I was like, yeah, this amount of money I'm earning on Fridays, I can buy for our groceries. So
Yes.
I'm just thinking like that. And when I say I have to stop, I have to stop because I don't have free day anymore. How will I enjoy my life?
Yes. And
Still
especially
enjoying my
obviously it's
Yeah,
not just it's not just your time you're sacrificing, but also your time with your husband, for example, your social life.
yeah,
Because like for myself, before when I used to have a part-time job, I have one day off. And instead of spending that with my son or my mom, my dad, I will be in bed because I'm too tired already.
Yeah.
And the next day I'm gonna go again to work
Work.
until I realized I've never been out with my parents for a long time. I've never sometimes I'm coming home from work and I live in the same house with my parents and obviously my son. Sometimes there will be days like I haven't seen them in 2, 3 days
Yeah.
because I go to work, they are asleep. Or sometimes they went to work already, or my son's in school, and I will be sleeping because,
Exactly.
like I'm tired, or I mean, I just got home from work and things like
Mm,
that.
mm.
So, time really, I
Yeah.
mean, for me, it is important because it's something you cannot take back anymore.
Yeah. That's it. But you are
Yeah.
taking back slowly now. And me
Yes.
too. I
Never
stopped
too
my,
late.
yeah, I stopped my babysitting job
Yeah.
when I was, uh, yeah, right after I started this business,
Mm.
because I want to focus on the business. I want to do more for a quality time with both of us, and then some friends. Because
True.
if we will just keep working, yeah, earning money, but it's
Where are you going to use it if you
yeah,
keep on
yeah,
working anyway? You
yeah,
we need to find that balance.
yeah. And that's the reason why I jumped into this digital
Yes.
business. I want to have that time and eventually financial freedom.
Yeah, that is the goal.
Yeah,
Time freedom.
yeah,
Yeah, because if you have the time, I mean, obviously, people will say like, oh, of course, the goal is the financial, blah blah. Yeah, I mean, it comes with it, but the
yeah.
real goal here is the time.
The time,
You know?
yeah, because
Yeah.
you can't have time freedom when when you just keep working for
Yes.
others, and you just have expecting every month in your bank account just the same amount.
Yes.
I want more. I want more.
True.
So
At this time, you're earning more, but you're
yeah,
having also the time freedom to spend with your husband,
yeah,
and myself with my family. So I think it's win-win
yeah,
situation.
yeah. It is. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. In we are still facing these challenging times.
Yes.
Aside from the world, aside from the health challenge, yeah, the whole world is
Yeah.
experiencing this challenge. There are still other things that the world is worrying about, what happened in Afghanistan, and
True.
whatever. I don't want to mention this more, but we are still facing these challenging times. So um, let's just talk 2020, or the really challenging year. There are a lot of, or so many online businesses exist in the market, and one is ours.
Yes.
But ours exists before the
Yes.
most challenging times. Um, and there are hundreds or even thousands, actually, online businesses nowadays. But I want to ask you, what makes ours unique to this, compared to the online businesses that exist in the market now? Because
Well, first
I
of
find
all,
it very unique.
this our business is legitimate. That's I think that is one of the best thing. Um, I like that it's risk free. Obviously, there's no risk. I mean, you and I know about this thing because we are in the inside. If you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
yeah,
The biggest thing I think that I found since I started that's really unique for me is the community that we have.
right,
I mean,
precisely. That
the amazing support. I'm not saying this because obviously I'm in, but oh my God, the support that we are getting, it doesn't matter what time of the day, or they're just like people there who's gonna help you with whatever questions you're having. It was so
Yeah.
amazing, and they're so infectious. I use this word all the time. You know, the way they're thinking, the positivity. It's just so infectious that I can't afford. I used to be an overthinker. I'd overthink a lot, and my patience is this like this small. But since I joined, I noticed that I became more like, you know what? It's okay. You know, it's a bad day
Take it
today.
easy. Yeah.
Yes, it's a bad day today. Tomorrow will be better, you know? And sometimes I talk to myself like, you are not like that, Joanne. Why are you thinking like this, you know? But it's really good because they don't just help you with the business, but they also help you with your personal development. And I think that's what makes it unique,
Yeah. Right.
you
Yeah.
know?
It is.
Things
Yeah.
like this as well. I
Mm.
mean, like I haven't seen anyone like most of the time, most of the businesses once you're in, they just leave you alone to do your
Yeah.
thing, you know. But here we have people, obviously, like for example, we are connecting now, sharing our journey about the business and things like that, which is really good. I really love the community that we have.
Me too. Me too. I just remember, my mentor is in Australia, in
Mm.
Brisbane, Australia, Darla, and um, of course our time zones. You know how many hours? 8 hours,
Yes.
to say 7 or 8. I don't know. Sometimes I'm confused of the hours, the time zones actually. But when I did my training, and there are things that I have to ask her. I have to look at. Oh, she's sleeping. But because there are a lot of people uh,
Yes.
still awake, let's say in Canada, we have we have so many business partners in Canada and somewhere
Yes.
else here in Europe. And I was like, I can ask them too. So I was just messaging this how I will, example, what kind of questions I have. Then right after 10, 15 minutes, I have answers. And that, this is really amazing community that how will I describe this? But this is really really amazing, helpful people,
And
and
just to add, I think also is the way I like obviously the generosity of the people who's obviously been in the business for a long time. You know, when we do these meetings, they are
yeah,
sharing their tips, their
mm,
tricks, even
yeah,
their own what do you call this, like methods of what how they use it, what
yeah,
works for them. They are sharing it with everyone. It doesn't matter if you're new or you're obviously like in the business for a long time. We all use the same system. That's why you know that the only way is up because it's
yes,
just one system that we use.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. And quitting is not the answer of what. Yeah, I always say that every day is not a sunny day.
Oh
We
yeah,
have our
definitely.
moments. So whenever I feel that way, I will go to our community and read testimonials and post in there. And just in a moment, I'm just being lifted up
True.
because in there you can see people who are angry face or whatever, all smiling face, all is just, yeah, motivating pictures. But
Yes.
anyway, Juan, is it is we are in, and we are doing our business really good. We will be getting what we really want in this business
Yes.
because we
True.
don't
I
quit.
believe.
Amen to that.
Yes.
And we are doing our best for our families and for ourselves.
If
So
you
it
know your
is.
why, if you know your why and the very reason why you started this business, I think giving up or quitting it will never be an option. You know, I mean, as you said, it's not always a walk in the park, and I completely agree with that. There are times that I feel like, oh my God, this is so slow. Why is something is not happening? And then again, The moment I see my son, the moment I think about what I want for him in the future, or the moment I start thinking about God in 2 years, he's gonna be in university, you know?
Mm.
So that's what keeps me going, you know? And I always tell myself that everyone who's if for example all the people who have been um obviously made it to the top already, let's just say, they all started like us,
Yes,
you know.
yes, that's true.
So yeah, so I always say if they can do it, I'm pretty sure I can do it too. You know, it's
Right.
just maybe a matter of time. We all have our
Mm.
own timings.
Right. I
Yeah.
agree with that. I agree
Mm,
with that.
mm.
Just yeah, just continue what you're doing, what you love what you're doing, and that's it. And be happy all the time. Look at the
Yes.
bright side of every situation, and that's how it is. That must be life.
Yeah.
Life must be like you don't have to be complaining all the time. You don't have to be angry all the time for nothing, because
Yes.
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't help whatever situations you're facing. All you have to do is smile with that
Yes.
smile, that
Because
lovely smile of yours, and smile, be friendly to other people, and just be happy, and it you will attract more of that.
yes, law of
And that's
attraction.
yes, yes. So you've said these people who are already very successful in our business, in our business community, let's say they are the top people.
Yeah.
They started also like us. We started, actually what I'm going to say is we started the same way,
Yes.
watching the webinar.
Yeah.
Have you checked today how many business owners are we in our community? I forgot to check.
I actually forgot to
94,000?
check, but no, the last time I've checked, I think it was more than 94,000 already.
I'm
Maybe
very
it's
late.
actually,
I'm not updated
yeah.
anymore.
Wait, let me actually, wait. Maybe I can check quickly. Just give me one sec.
Okay.
Uh, where is it? Yeah, 94,700.
Wow, it's almost 95. My goodness.
When I
That's
started,
really good.
it was 74, and that's 6 months ago.
Yeah, my goodness. So we are really, and we are the biggest private community,
Yes,
private group on Facebook. And
true.
that's very sure. And it's 94.7
Yeah.
thousand business owners worldwide. Wow, that's really. And these people started with watching the webinar.
Yes.
Watching the webinar, you watched the webinar. I've watched the webinar before I become an online a digital business owner. All of us who are
Yes.
already inside. Now, what do you think the importance of watching this 90-minute webinar, whether a live
Yeah.
webinar or replay? What is the or what are the importance of watching this?
So basically, the importance of watching the webinar is that in the webinar, it will actually give you, it's like a kickstart of how our business actually works. Well, not how. I mean, they will explain the system of obviously how the business will work. You will hear stories from people, like real stories from real people, like how this business changed their life, um, what happened. They will give you like examples and things like that. And also you can ask, if you watch the live webinar, you will have a chance to obviously like ask questions during the live and things like that. If not, obviously the replay is always available. But it is important because if you watch the webinar, for me, this is how I felt. If you watch the webinar and if you're really, really keen on starting the business, for me, you will feel it right there and then while you're watching if this business is actually for you. And I say this to everyone watching right now. If you've watched the workshop already or you haven't, I mean, that would be the best 90 minutes of your life. That will change your life forever. Trust me.
Yeah, it changed
Yeah.
ours. It changed
Yeah.
our lives, and
Mm.
for sure it is. It will. Yeah, they just have to be open minded and focus on their goals in life. That's how it is. Because if you don't focus what you really want in your life, what is your goal to be working 7 days a week,
Yes.
and we have all of us people on this earth, we have 24 hours a day. Give that 90 minutes
A chance.
a chance, and that might change your life forever.
I mean, if we can be on our phones
Yeah,
almost all day, if you can watch 1 or 2 episodes on Netflix, that's equivalent to the 90 minutes of the webinar.
yeah,
So I always say this, like, if you have that time, because most of the people, like for example, people who are asking me, "Oh, I don't have time. I'm busy." We do have the time. We just don't want to give that time,
yes,
if you know what I mean.
yeah,
So my advice is to actually give the time and see it for yourself. We can say a lot of good things about the business, but I would rather have you watch
do
it
it yourself.
and
Yeah,
see it for yourself.
yeah,
So yeah.
that's it. No,
Mm.
yeah. Now, Juan, thank you so much for your precious time, and I'm really having fun with you, sharing ideas, kind of
Thank you
brainstorming
so
about our
much.
business. And yeah, it is, a life is very precious, and
Mm.
we just have to work hard for that, and not so hard, but work smarter, in a
Yes.
smarter way. And
Mm.
this digital biz gives us the way to work smarter for
Oh yeah,
ourselves, for our
definitely.
family, and to achieve what we really want, the time freedom. So now, thank you so much,
Thank you
and
so much.
I wish you all the best in everything,
Yeah.
raising this 16-year-old son,
Yes.
yeah, your work, and of course, your business. And
Yes, thank
yeah, who
you.
knows, keep in touch. If you have something to help, and to anything, just message me on Messenger. Any
Yes.
help that I can, you think that I
Thank you
can
so
give to
much.
you. So just message me privately. Just,
Yeah. Thank
I'm here
you.
to help.
Hopefully when all this is over, maybe I can visit Amsterdam soon.
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will let you know.
Okay. Keep okay. Now,
Yes.
have a nice evening with your son and your parents
You
there.
too.
And yeah, enjoy your weekend, because later on will be weekend. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
Okay.
so much for this opportunity.
No problem. We are here to help each other. So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and watch me live again next week for another business partner from somewhere. I have to check from where. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something from Juan, and from me, and I hope people who are still not in the business, we inspire you a little bit, and or you become curious, whatever. Mrs. us privately. Leave your comments below in this live. Anything, then we'll connect with you on Messenger or with platform. So have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.